everybody, Fixxxer here. Welcome back to the Darkside Detective. We have a new case, Tome Alone. Malice has been solved. Let's do this. Purple rain! Okay, what's the case, Dooley? Fill me in. Case? No, I have some overdue books to drop back. So that purple swirling vortex thing above the building has nothing to do with why we're here? Aw, come on now, detective. You're hardly going to arrest the weather. The things you'll try to do to justify this department. Let's get this over with. This is a library with a helpful plaque. These statues make me uncomfortable. They're not very welcoming. I should at least be reading a book or wearing glasses or something. Well, before this was a library, it was where the mayor kept her lion collection. Oh, right. Well, that clears that up. I don't know why they added a so in there. Fines for being late? How are books late? It's not like they have places to be. You have to be in other people's hands, you jerk. You're not charming your way out of this, Patrick. Rules are rules. Can't we come to some kind of arrangement? You have any parking tickets you want to see go bye-bye? Dooley, are you trying to bribe your way out of a fine? No. Well, here's an arrangement for you. I'll drop your fines if you arrest that troublesome kid. Kid? The one who's responsible for the storm? And, you know, the ghosts? Ghosts? What? Flickering lights? These brownouts seem like they'd make for frustrating reading conditions. That was weird. The rain kind of got loud for a second there. Is this your to-read pile? Oh, I've read all those. The desk is missing a leg, so I'm using them to balance out the computer. Okay. I think she's lying. A silent Shh. Okay. What were you saying about ghosts? The place is haunted. You know, usual stuff. The usual. Flickering lights, floating books, strange noises, eerie purple storms. So basically Ghostbusters. It's chasing off the readers. You say a kid is to blame? He's the only one here often enough. Suspiciously often, if you ask me. I'll look into it. Do, or else I'll call a pair of oddball priests and or a questionable ghost-busting startup to fix this. What books did Dooley borrow? He had Rules to Rave to, Roswell, New Mexico, where the aliens really experiment on us. And The Law. What is it, and do we really need it? Hey, what happened to librarian reader privilege? It's not a real thing, buddy. I take it you gave up on the law book? Not enough pictures. What's that you're reading? Guidelight. The heartbreaking tale of a girl who falls in love with a reverse vampire. What's a reverse vampire? Yeah, exactly. A reverse vampire. He can only come out during the day. We're at the part where it's her prom night and he promised to take her, but the clocks went forward and now it's on at night. What happens if he goes out at night? He gets really sleepy. Sounds interesting. What? It sounds awful, detective. Goodbye. Anything else, I'll be here. Once I'm not. The computer seems to be broken. It's not broken, it's hollow. So they can store more books in it. Okay. Never know when I'll need to cut something in half, or a lazy approximation of half. Scissors! And I froze. Okay, good. I got this for doors last time I had to get out of paying fees. I'm gonna have to up the ante this time. Oh. She taped her face over the girl's face in Guidelight. Oh god, that's horrible. Yeah, an old photocopier. Can't imagine this gets much use. Oh, it does. When you renew your card each year, Doris takes a photocopy of your butt for the records. Everyone's butt? Just mine, now that I think about it. That's the price of working out, I guess. Is he saying he's got a nice butt? I think he is. I really enjoy the access to secret areas this job gets us. Staff only? Not on our watch. Roses are red, violets are blue. Your loaning rights are revoked due to books overdue. God. Looks like some of these coats have been here for years. Well, we should go through their pocketses. They're gonna have a ring in them? Don't tell me it's gonna have a ring in them. You know, for evidence. A button. May as well be a ring. Is that it? An old elevator? Where is the staircase? We have none. There's a fire, and ironically, the fire escape was the only thing that was destroyed. Of course. I don't have the skills to wire up a normal button. Never mind this one. This is a lot like Thimbleweed Park, isn't it? I'm guessing we were at reception. Let's go to sci-fi and fantasy and children. What odd leaves this plant has? That's just the dead tree where Doris dries her stockings? Ew. That moved! I like these magnetic chess sets. I don't think those pieces are magnetic. Sure, how else would they be moving, Detective? Ghosts. Ooh. How convenient. I'd have expected to go through a series of semi-logical puzzles to get this. I wanted to be an astronaut when I was younger, until I found out that they had to go into space. Looks like some of the rockets aluminium. Are these guys from the UK? I mean, some of the English feels a little off to me. Maybe they're from the UK. I don't know. Not that their English is all that off. But sometimes these sentences feel like ESL, right? I don't know. This could be useful. Fantastic obit. Drowned in moonlight, strangled by her own bra. Okay. Glum tales of sad venturer. Of the sad venturer. If we lived in medieval times, we'd be living the adventures of your Darkside bailiff and his squire Dooley. Okay. I don't think I need to do anything in here. Statue. Don't blink. Oh, that's Doctor Who reference. The what were they called? The weeping statues or something like, or the weeping angels, where they only move when you are not looking at them. Really creepy. Oh, the kid, little Devin. Oh, what about this one? The words are short, and I think I can read the whole book from one cover to the other cover. Oh, is that suitable for my age range? I read a book about books for my age range, and they're all books about boys and wizards and talking dogs. Okay, I'll try it. I hope I like it because I've read all the books about boys and wizards and talking dogs in here. I hope I get to have a pet robot someday. Too many responsibilities, feeding it, rubbing its belly, teaching it to overthrow humanity. Why would you teach it that? I want to be on their good side when the inevitable happens. I've always loved trains and trams. Not monorails, though. Thinking they're better than everyone because they're up in the air. Why your parents don't love you. ABC is easy as 4, 5, 6. Dooley, you're awful. Yeah, I agree with you, Detective. You look familiar. Have I arrested you before? Let's cut him open! Come on, Frankie, you can do better than that. Alright, I thought I was onto something. Well, that's just not right. Neat trick. What magic book did you learn that from, kid? It's not magic, it's... nothing. Ooh. There's a cold draft coming from the vent. That can't be good for this kid's health. A Viewmaster? I loved those as a kid. I'll take this and see if I can find a vase. A use of vase. Oh my god, I can't read. It's times like these that I miss walking the beat. Get a Viewmaster? I need some film to put in it first. Okay. Dinosaur! The dust is wrong under this. Makes me think it was moved recently. Really? Cut him open! No. What? Wait, what did it say? Let's call that plan B. It said something else, didn't it? I'd rather try something else first. Okay, interesting. So nothing, kid? Who are you talking to, kid? I'm not telling you anything. I've heard what happens to people who do a snitch. See? who do a snitch? I don't know. I guess this is a kid, so that's understandable. Modern media is really making our job hard. Alright, let's get out of here. No, 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 not robot. Alright, we're right here. Yep, yep. Okay, reading room and hobby? And DIY. Okay, let's do this. There's a painting on the wall. I gotta check it out. He looks like he's jumping. You jump too if somebody shoved a pole up your behind. I mean, he's got a point. Wait a minute. These are printouts of children's art. Look at Mr. Moneybags in his deep pockets. Rich enough that he can pay child artists for original works, this guy. Jeez. Okay. Somebody seems to have left some glue here. There's no duct tape, but it could be useful. This is starting to feel like The Escapist, isn't it? Metal strip, glue. Wasn't there scissors as well? I don't think there's a button. Obviously, there is no Viewmaster. Why are these fake? Well, you can't have kids painting over the books. Well, he's got a point. Turning duct tape into pants. Make your nether sustainable. How to do DIY yourself? I'm really good at DIY. I get my sister to do it for me. Alright, is that it? Professor Theodore Library, inventor of the library. Nope, not one word of that is true. Nope. Hello? Miss, I wasn't expecting anyone to be here. Raxa? Oh, there's something fishy about that name. Oh, hello, my name is Raxa. I'm here to study the strange goings-on. I guess that's why you're here too, Detective? Oh, sure, that's me. Always investigating stuff. On purpose. Want to share what you found? Well, it's not much, but there seems to be a strange concentration of energy in the next room. I'm searching the internet for a way to be able to see whatever it actually is. Well, let me know if you find anything. Who doesn't need chalk in the 21st century? Most people? Fair point. Fair point indeed. Time always seems to stand still in boring places like libraries. Hope there's nothing contraband in this pile. I wish. You know what I mean. So, ghost hunting, eh, Detective? That's classified. Because there's a whole bunch of eerie mumbo-jumbo going on here. Oh, so you noticed that. Well, I'm majoring in the occult at TLU. You can do that? I thought all that stuff was banned. Well, somebody has to catalog and ban it all, Detective. Right. It's all fairly hush-hush. So, what does one study with occultism? Oh, whatever you want. I went with computer science, so I wouldn't be studying two impractical subjects. Good call, Raxa. From experience, I can tell you that the occult doesn't pay much. You look uncomfortable, Dooley. It's this whole reading room thing. I mean, should we be reading right now? Can I not read anywhere else? Does the room itself read? And if so, what does it read? You have a special mind, Dooley. Chief Scully says that's why she assigned me to your department. Yeah, that's not a reference, is it? Microfilm! This is the second game this year that's had microfilm. Night in the Woods had microfilm. Filing cabinet. Why would anyone have so many filings that they need a cabinet to store them in? It's broken. If I want to look at any microfilm, I'll need to find another way to do so. Like this? The Viewmaster? Here's the microphone. It's radiating energy, like Raxa said. I think that may be a clue, possibly. There is just too much here to take. Even my pockets have their limits. The film is too big. It's a square peg, round hole situation. That's weird, okay. Let's see what we can find online. You didn't say the magic word. Password. Looks like you need to figure out the password. Okay. Alright. So the microfilm's too big. Is there other microfilm? No, I was over here. Let's go back to reception. Can I have the internet password, please? And give you access to all my juicy manuscripts? No chance. Doris, I need that password for my investigation. And I need these books kept safe until my genius is recognized. So, no. Alright. Okay. Okay. I don't know. I thought there was a chance. So, let's backtrack then. I'd rather try something else first, okay? No. Kid. Nope, nothing new. I gotta do something with this, right? That would make sense. Can I cut it? Well, I've destroyed some historical material. Let's hope there was a point to this. Can I do this now? Well, it fits. Let's look at what I didn't accidentally chop out of Twin Lakes' recent history. Spider Malls, do it again. Do it again sounds like they were on some kind of winning streak instead of having burnt down yet another stadium. Okay. Major staff cuts at City Library. Budgetary cutbacks have seen the local library reduced to a skeleton staff. I know Doris is old, but that seems a bit unfair. Means very few people work here. Oh, yep. Just Doris now, and she's actually a retired volunteer. Tough times. Computer stock goes up, down, left, right, BA. Hold on. Up, down, left, right, BA? Enter? No? I'm gonna take a wild guess and say that this code's gotta be entered somewhere in this game, right? The old Konami code. I shouldn't have read that out loud. I think I may have just summoned something. Crackpot detective claims teenagers' tags were a ritual meant to show the dead that walk among us. That's me. I remember this case. What the? Oh! Hello? Who are you and how did you get here? It's Aleister Crowley! He's old occultist from... Shit, that was even in the 1800s, wasn't it? Early or late 1800s, early 1900s. I am that which can never be unseen, the ooze from your nightmares, the knower of the unknown. Right, that's not very helpful if I'm honest. Help is there for those that know how to take it. Okay, then I'll bite. Tell me, oh knower of the unknown, what's going on here? Look, I'm looking at him through a Viewmaster, for the love of God. I don't rightly know. Right. But I do know that the coward Yeats, poet, is protecting a hidden room, one that holds vast power and treasures. So my guess is we'll probably see H.P. Lovecraft and who else? Stephen King, maybe? No doubt that which is responsible, or Edgar Allan Poe. No doubt that which is responsible for the spectral summoning of myself and the others lies within. The others? The others. Detective, who are you talking to? I'm talking to... You know what? I don't even know how to explain this. What was all that again? Eats, secret room, mad power within. So we cool, bro? Be cool. Alright, so how do I go find Yeats then? That's him. W.B. Yeats. Pray, sir, for a moment of your time. A moment of your time. Another one? Another? Ah, another spirit. Yes. Then with your question, you have answered my own. Huh? Forgive me, but I wish to know if you have seen on your travels that scoundrel Crowley. Forcefully mysterious man in a silly hat? The very same. I knew he lurked here, but somewhere. He mentioned a hidden room? Yes, but on the matter I shall say no more. Not until the beast is gone. But I just want... Not a word more, sir. Not a word more. So what, I gotta find a hidden room? Raxa, what do you guys say about all this? Why are you wearing a Viewmaster, detective? Oh, it's part of a game I'm playing. The game also involves me pretending to talk to invisible people. No need for further questions. Everything has been answered satisfactorily. Goodbye. Alright, Dooley, what do you guys say about that? He looks uncomfortable still. Alright. Do I go back and talk to him then? I bet your friend Yeats. He says you won't stop spying on him. I find it most joyous to torment the man. He says you went into that room you mentioned. I do. I'm most bored here. I need something to do, something to read. Or not use that computer to go online. 2 words, safe search. Oh, right. Maybe I can find some sort of workaround? Please? Just stay here and don't do anything. So I need the password to get in there. Alright. Are there any other ghosts here? Let's go over this way. Who's that? Gale? Are you an author too? I don't recognize you. Gale Plinkman? I don't know this guy. If he's real, I don't know who he is. But not like the young toffs with their literary fiction. I wrote useful stuff like housewaring and how to own plumbing. Alright, how to do own plumbing. Alright, so he may be a DIY guy. He may be real. I don't know, guys. Think you can fix the elevator? With the right gear, I could, yay. I need a new button, mind? Have a button! What's all this for? You can use the button to fix the elevator? I can, but won't do nothing. Needs to be conductive to make circuit work. Can I combine it with the metal? It should make the button conductive. Hello! Could this button replace the broken one in the elevator? Let me see. Looks like it'll do the job. Gives a few minutes to pop it in place. Maybe not the best word to use. Alright, cool. Are there ghosts on the other floors? Oh, he's here. Thanks for fixing the elevator, Gale. Happy to help if it were fun doing something useful again. Hello. I think you should read this one. I read this one and thought it was good. Enid Blyton. What's it about? It's a story about this kid who can see dead people. This game is packed full of references. It's starting to get a little heavy for me. In the reference category, that is. Oh, that's not for me. I'm scared of ghosts. Oh, is she scared of herself? I fear I find myself in the company of a rather dreadful bunch. Rotters, a lot of them. The kid? Alright, no, that's funny. No, he's charming. I mean the others. Occultists, horror writers, and DIY fanatics. Horrors, a lot of them. Alright, well, you didn't give me a whole lot of anything. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. That's Terry Pratchett, yep. Could tell with his hat. Oh, hey, big fan of your work. And who was that? Thanks. Not you. Oh. Oh, Douglas Adams. I read your detective books. Wonderfully over the top. Oh, hey, big fan of your work. Yeah, okay. Nope, I didn't mean to click on that again. Damn it. Okay. So that got me nowhere. How about in reception? What do you got to say about all these ghosts? Nothing? Okay. Oh, there's none in here. So what am I doing then? I have glue and a library card. Here. I won't hand this in just yet. I may need it. So, oh, horror, duh. Let's go up there. Oh, look, Doris must have finally fixed the elevator button. No, it was... never mind. Looks like you can get out, to the roof through here. Thankfully, it's locked. I'd rather not go back out in that storm. Collection of books that don't seem to fit anywhere else in the library, like How to Cook a Dinosaur if you ever catch one. The Internet and Other Fads. Architecture of the Mind by Sarah Bellum. And MMO Accountancy, be the fictional banker you always knew you were. Poe, and that's gotta be, yeah, that's Lovecraft from The Long Face. You barely make teenage girls whimper, Howie. Yeah. Only because they cannot fathom the dread I conjure, Eddie. You play on common cliches, your penny dribbles lack true horror, at best spooky pulp. But your best works aren't even written by you. Charlatan, fraud, undead trickster. If you feel that way, then why did you hide my work, Eddie? Again, I say I do not have your book. You probably hid it because it was too scary for you. Ah, you're an infuriating man. What's up, guys? What's going on here? I didn't take his blasted book. It was that childish Blyton woman. Oh, so that's the book she's carrying. Well, why don't you tell him that? Well, you're not listening to me. He's convinced I hid it so more people would borrow my books over his. Nonsense. I care not for the current zeitgeist. My works are vastly superior. It kills. Holy cow! All these are different? This reminds me so much of Thimbleweed Park. The kickboxing cults. This is one creepy looking bookshelf. This is probably a hidden room behind here, right? These are one hell of an atmospheric fire hazard. Yeah, seriously. So this has got to be... I bet you I got to find a specific book in here and pull it and it opens up. That's my guess. I'm clearly the greater horror writer. I tore apart the minds of a generation with my atheistic horror. With your atheistic rubbish. Right, I'll have you, mate. Come at me, you sickly twerp. You two, stop it, or I'll put you both in some kind of supernatural slammer. He started it. Oh, I never. It was you and your... I don't care who started it. Putting a stop to it right here. Wait right here. Not a peep. Alright, so I guess we gotta see the girl. Excuse me, did you steal Lovecraft's book? Well, he and that Poe fellow won't stop fighting over which... You know what? Now that I think about it, I said Stephen King. The poor guy's not dead. He wouldn't be here. I feel a little bit awful about that now that I think about it. He and that Poe fellow won't stop fighting over which one has the more frightful book. I took his book in the hopes it would stop their arguing. Well, it seems to have just made it worse. Well, I shan't give it back until they stop their silly bickering. I just shan't. How am I meant to stop those two fighting? That is not my concern. You want this book, you stop their fight. There's got to be a scarier book than theirs around here. Surely that would stop their bickering. Do I have to... Devin, is that your book? Did I read this yet? I see them. They're my friends. Well, this one is. Some of them are less friendly. I've not read this yet. But I like them because before they came, the place was empty. Just me and Doris, and she's only interested in reading in the most dreadfulest books ever written. Doris has the book. Hello, Doris. You have a dreadful book? I'd like to borrow that book you're reading. You need a library card to borrow books. I've got one! Can I sign up for one? No. I'm too busy reading my book to help. Sorry. Julie, can I use your card? It still has fines on it. I bet you wish you'd let me make a deal now, huh? Why is the window on your roof locked? For health and safety reasons. Can I get the key? Afraid not. Why? For health and safety reasons. God damn it. Can I just... Here. I'd like to borrow that book you're reading. You need a library card to borrow books. Like this one? Yes, like this one. Oh, good. But not this one. It's not yours. That's not even your face on it. I gotta photocopy my face. I really don't want to put my face on here, but I really need a picture of myself. Things I do for this job. Hell yeah, I put the glue on that. I feel like I'm back in kindergarten art class. Put this on there. This is going to be the least convincing fake ID I've seen in all my years as a cop. Hell yeah. Bam in your face, woman. I'd like to borrow that book you're reading. Oh, well then. Here you go, Paul. Paul? His name is... My name is Paul. Like it says on the card. The card. Paul Par. Trashy novel? Milo Stevenson's reverse vampire novel. Oh, so that... She was reading that earlier. Even holding it makes me ill. Okay. Do I take that directly to them? Oh, wait a minute. Horror. Hi guys. Is this my book? No, it's not. What is it? It's the most horrific novel ever written, and it's not written by either of you. Let me see that. Teenage girl, blah blah blah, reverse vampire, blah blah blah, love story. It sounds terrifying. Its mere existence gives me shivers. Do you agree it's the most horrific? It's more horrific than your works? Will you stop squabbling? Agreed? Agreed. Can you believe something so hideous exists? Can you believe it's so popular? Stoker must be turning in his grave. I hope the poor chap doesn't know. That's who I should have thought, I guess, was in here, was, Stoker or Shelley. Well, they're gone, but now what? I guess I could tie up some of the other ghosts' loose ends. Surely there is a door here. Stabfest 6. Everywhere snakes. I like how I'm walking around with a viewfinder. What am I doing now? I don't even know. Let's go to the reading room. How about you? Do you have anything else to say, Rexa? You mentioned you were looking for stuff on the internet. How did you get past the internet blocks? Up to something naughty, Detective? Me? No. But I have this friend who needs to get past the library firewall. That's quite well protected, surprisingly. I think Doris was worried somebody would hack in to steal her unpublished fan fiction. But I figured out the admin password so I can bypass the block. Want me to give it to you so you can use it too? Please. Okay, well that was easy. Looks like I need to figure out... What? Oh! Password for Dolores' internet block. 1234. So... what do I do? 1, 2, 3, 4. Enter password. I click on it, and it takes me out here. I've got the stupid password. Do I just give it to him then? Here you go. I'm a ghost. I can't type that in myself. But you can use it for the internet. But you could use the internet? That's ghost for you, mysterious lot. Let's see what we can find online. What the hell? Put it on the computer then? There we go. Oh, that's kind of annoying. They should let me be able to type it in. Now Crowley should be able to browse to his heart's content. I'll let him know. Alright, I set it up so you should be able to browse whatever you want. No restrictions. Excellent. You may want to stick around for this. What is he going to do? He's going to get ectoplasm all over the room, isn't he? As long as he cleans up after himself. Right, I'll leave you to your business. So, shut the door on the way out. God, that's ridiculous. Did I sense? Yes, the beast's eyes are focused elsewhere. The air is clearer now. Well, clearer is maybe not the term I'd use. Come again, sir? Never mind. Just don't go into that room if you can avoid it. As you suggest. Now, what's all this about a hidden room? I'll share what I can. There's a place hidden behind the horror section on the 4th floor. The source of the phantasmic pollution afflicting this building is within. How do I get in? One of the books in the L section has a lever. Pull it and fix this. Godspeed, man. You hear that, Dooley? Hear what? Oh, yes, of course. We need to get to the 4th floor and open the secret room using one of the books in the L section. Wait, how'd you know all this? Intuition? I think I'll leave him with some privacy. Oh, he's gonna get ectoplasm everywhere. Okay. L! The book Yeats mentioned is missing. I didn't know you were a fan of Lovecraft. You're looking at the Lovecraft section. A bit too godless for my tastes. I wonder if the missing book is the one Blyton took. God damn it. Here. Blyton, give me that damn book. I've gotten them to agree to the scariest book. Can I have that novel now? Good. I daren't see why you'd want this vile thing, but I did promise. Here. Lovecraft novel? You ruined the kid's illusion, Detective. Uh-oh. It froze. Oh, there we go. Can you... Oh, no, yeah, I don't need this. The indescribable rending... Things that rend indescribably. Sounds about right. That's kind of Lovecraft for you. Here goes nothing. I seem to fit with a curious clicking noise. Right, we'll pull this and... Boom! Do we still have Douglas Adams and Terry Pratchett down there? Well, there's the hidden door Yeats and Crowley were talking about. Creepy doorways are a recurring motif, and I'm not too fond of. Let me guess, staying here to cover me again? You got it in one, Detective. Try to avoid getting knocked out this time. That's it for this episode! Just kidding. Holy cow! What is all this? Magica, Aleister Crowley's Guide to the Popular Wizard Game? The Agnostic's Guide to Ghouls and Ghosts? Rituals for Modern Rituals? These are all the contraband occult books. This is quite the nasty treasure trove. Why did I know about this stuff? Ah, there she is. So what are you doing here? Like the moth to a flame, I am drawn to the eldritch energies emitted from this book. What? I like spooky books and electricity. I even like candles, to up the spooky factor. Baseball cap! Strange thing to see here. Okay, can I not pick it up then? Those loose wires seem to run to the roof. Normal library fare this. Oh, I'll take that. Small hole. I don't fit, but maybe I can drop something down to see where it lands. Hope this works. It's gonna scare the shit out of the kid, of course. Now to find where that landed. Hopefully without having caused any damage. Oh. Copy of Ripley's Cast It or Not seems to be open on the Summon Spirits page. Maybe if I close it, this whole mess will sort itself out. Ouch! Seems to be charged by this faulty wiring. I wonder where it goes. To the roof! Alright. The Necronomicon, a Cyclopean cookbook. Yeah, I don't know. Let me out of here. Okay. So, we have to go to the kid who's probably scared shitless. What's all this noise? I can hear myself read. So, kid, what do you know about the other side of that vent? I didn't mean to do it. Do what? I was lonely, so I went exploring. I found all these neat new books. But the one I read was scary, and I ran off. And the ghosts arrived, but I liked them because now I have friends. See? He meant no harm. Troublemaker! Arrest him! Breaking and entering! Into your room of illegal books. Let's say both set of charges cancel each other out. Only if you get rid of the ghosts and find him somewhere else to go once in a while. Well, he could join me in the Blood Wolves. Blood Wolves? The mayor stopped paying the dib tax, so we had to change from scouts. Okay? You okay with that, kid? Sure. I don't know. I'd rather have scouts than hang out with a dumb cop. That's great, but back to the task at hand. We need to stop energy flowing into the building and into that book. You'll need to get to the lightning conductor on the roof. Here, have the key. Julie, we're going to the roof. But it's raining outside. Tough shit. You dropped a skull on me. Through you? You'll pay for this. I'll send goblins around to poke you in your sleep. I'll have a pixie steal your mail. I'll get brownies too. Expletive on your lawn. Whoa, calm down, lady. Get rid of the storm and the ghosts and we can forget about the kids' escapades. Happy enough to become a blood wolf? I sure am, mister. I can't wait to do all kinds of blood wolf. All kinds of blood wolf things. I've already started reading about them. Skulking in bushes, wiretapping, reading an alien binary. You'll fit right in. Oh, there's the key. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Suppose I've already ducked out of one room in this case. I knew I played that card too soon. You did, buddy, you did. More of that wiring from the secret room, and it leads to the roof. This is why I end up with overdue fees. Every time I bring a book back, I end up on the roof in the rain. Who wouldn't avoid that? What? I get up to adventures when you're not around, you know. I don't just cease to be because Frankie McQueen's having a night in. But Darkside Detective, it should be called the Occult Officer. Yeah, I'm going to climb the ladder now. Probably for the best. You need me to go all the way up there? Scared of heights? No. Yes. Oh, that's bright on my eyes. So, what do I need to do? Get down as soon as possible? It's like the circuit is connecting to the book downstairs. Connecting the book downstairs to this aerial. Guess I should break that circuit, then wire the aerial to the lightning. This is loud. The lightning rod so the power is somewhere to go. Okay. No. Most but no cigar. Can I do this? No, not what I'm looking for. I need to get this down to here. Of course not. No. Damn it, with only one tile. Bam! Ouch, my hand! Look, Detective, that storm is dying out. Imagine that. Okay, we should be able to close the book now. It seems to have done it. Now to go close that book. Now that the sky has cleared up, it's quite a nice night. It is indeed. Almost! The stupid thing up here would make a good thumbnail without that. Okay. Okay. Oh, yeah, sorry. The book is closed, Miss Shelley! Oh. Aww. They gone. Trunks filled, Detective. Though I don't see why we had to take all those books. Dooley, they're contraband. Heavy contraband. We have an agreement then, Doris? You don't fine me for having the books. I don't sue the kid for entering the vault. I go back to business. Sans haunting. You should also get that wiring fixed. Fine. Come on, Dooley, let's get back to the office. See you at camp, Mr. Dooley. See you there, Devin. Case closed! I am the Ghost Whisperer! Alright, the Disorient Express has been unlocked. Wonderful! We'll do that next episode. That was a lot longer than the first one, wasn't it? First one was like 22 minutes, and this one was 40-ish, something-ish? I don't know. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. We'll do Disorient Express next time. Bye-bye.